Brooklyn. Yeah. Come on.
Hello bowling fans, Guy Schittswell here with another episode of the BBC Birdwatch. A very special episode. It's state tournament time. So we're going to ditch the regular format for once. We're going to let the birds tell you about what's going on, how they're preparing themselves. Have interviews with all 6 birds who are participating, and at the end we'll have Schittswell's 6-pack, a series of 6 questions the guys are supposed to answer first thing that comes to their head. Without further ado, I'm going to step aside. Me and roving reporter Kurtis Where took these interviews over the past week, and we're going to let the birds take it from here. Until next time, I'm Guy Schittswell. Goodbye, everybody. Jason Becker, BBC Birds Bowling. State this week. How are you preparing mentally for the state tournament?
I'm drinking lots of beer, and that helps me focus on how I'm going to just relax and throw the ball.
What are you prepared to do, or what are you going to do to turn around the way the birds have been bowling in recent weeks?
Probably going to bowl bottomless. I'm thinking it's a good thing. It might get a good laugh out of everybody.
Is that what it takes to get back to the 09 level?
I think it needs something shocking.
Exactly how drunk will you get?
I don't know. It could be real bad.
Do you foresee any problems with any of the guys?
No, I think we're good.
Are you expecting any fans to show up?
Probably lots. I'm guessing there'll probably at least be 100.
Greg Rancine of BBC Birds Bowling. Got state coming up this weekend. How are mental preparations going? What are you doing to mentally prepare?
Well, see, last night I grabbed a 12-pack. The night before it was a 6-pack. So you got to work your way up to state bowling. Just drink a couple more beers every night and then get it for preparation.
Is that how you got in the form in 09 to win it all?
Yes. To the point where you don't really know what you're doing. You just bowl. It's the greatest you can be.
How drunk are you going to be this weekend?
Well, see, to bowl my best, I better be pretty drunk. So I'm going to start before we leave.
Do you foresee any problems with any of the guys? Anyone getting in trouble, or?
I don't know, that Kurtis Where kid.
Yeah.
Last time, he didn't know where he was.
You got any fans showing up this weekend?
Oh yeah, the whole place will be full of fans. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
They'll all be fans.
Chris Levander, the week of state bowling. You are the 6th man on the team. You're bowling doubles and singles, but one injury, one illness. You're bowling with the former state champions. How are you preparing mentally?
Mentally, let's see. Basically, I'm just drinking.
What are you prepared to do, or what are you going to do to turn around the way the birds have been bowling so maybe they can really bowl well at state?
There's going to be a lot of everything. I'm going to go crazy. Chops to the groin, Supermans right and left. The new puppy might even come and do his Superman. Really, I haven't prepared.
Do you think that stuff, is that what it takes to get back to the 09 level, or is there something different?
Since I wasn't here for the 09 season, I'm not sure where you guys were at, mind-wise.
It was a state championship.
True, state
The
champion.
birds were pretty drunk.
Well, maybe they need to get back to that drunken stupor.
Which leads me to my next question. Exactly how drunk will you be?
I am going to be not quite as drunk as Eichhoff normally is, but I'm going to be drunk.
Do you foresee any problems with any of the guys at the state tournament?
I just hope Scotty shows up.
Are you expecting any fans?
No, not that I can think of, but I'm going to make some phone calls and see if there's any bird watchers out there that I know of that can make it.
Okay. Scott Bringleman, BBC Birds Bowling, just a few days before the state tournament. How are you preparing mentally?
Oh, I don't know, taking every day, one at a time, trying to get ready, get focused in my head here, that's about all.
What's it take to turn around the birds' fortunes? Been in a kind of a losing streak the last couple of weeks. What's it take to turn it around at state?
Well, you know, we bowl team on Sunday, so we got to have a pretty good showing on Saturday as far as drinking beer. So we got to be fairly hungover on Sunday, you know, drinking our hangover off, and that'll bring us right around.
Is that what happened in '09?
That's what happened in '09.
Exactly how drunk will you get?
Oh boy, I don't know. Probably a loss of memory. There'll be parts of Saturday and Sunday. Just hopefully we don't get pulled over like '09.
Do you foresee any problems with any of the guys being able to handle the pressure?
Nah, because Eichhoff's not there, and he's the one you always got to babysit or watch him puke.
And are you expecting any fans to show up at the bowling alley?
There should be a few. Got a few in the area. I don't know how many for sure, but there should be a few for sure.
Okay, we're with Kurtis Rasmussen of BBC Birds Bowling. Kurtis, how are you preparing for state mentally?
Just trying to keep it all blocked out. I'm not thinking about it at all.
My turn.
Out of sight, out of mind.
My turn.
Just go there and perform.
The way the birds have been bowling lately, how do you turn that around at the state tournament?
Being a veteran bird, we've went through a lot of bad times. We're getting used to this. We can turn anything around.
Hey, Joel, it's my turn.
What's it take to get to the '09 level?
A lot of beer.
Exactly how drunk will you probably be?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 12.
Do you have any fans coming that you know of?
Not that I know of. Fan clubs kind of died off this year after the rough year.
Joel Supp with BBC Birds. I have a few questions for you tonight.
Okay.
How are you preparing for state mentally?
It started a couple weeks ago, to be perfectly honest. That doesn't mean I bowled well last Thursday. I bowled okay, not the greatest. You need to think about it, but not think about it at the same time. You overthink it, you're going to choke. You underthink it, you're not going to be prepared. You got to find that happy medium. That's where I'm at right now.
Joel, what are you prepared to do to turn around the Birds' fortunate state, considering you've been trying all year to turn this team around with some excellent bowling all along the way?
Well, as the famous Jedi Master once said, do or do not. There is no try. I'm going to do whatever it takes.
And what is it going to take to get back to that '09 level?
Well, I figure it's going to take about 170 every game from every bowler to bowl what we did in North Platte in '09. So I don't know if that's copious amounts of booze or just the laser-like focus that we generally have in bowling in an arena such as the USBC Open.
Exactly how drunk do you and the BBC Birds, how drunk are you guys prepared to get?
I generally get moderate drunk. It depends if it's on tap or if we're drinking out of bottles, but I imagine it'll be pretty bad.
Joel, some of the guys tend to get a little bit rowdy at state bowling. Do you see any problems with any of the guys' fights? I mean, mouthiness. Where do you see this team going?
If we don't have any high school wrestlers there, I think we'll be safe. We're leaving Eichhoff home. He's the one you generally got to worry about, but I think we'll be okay this year.
The fans. I mean, how many fans do you have going?
We've got several coming, especially on Saturday, a few on Sunday. Becker said 100 or so. I don't know if it'll quite be that many. There'll be quite a few.
You know, the team bowls Sunday. Saturday is singles and doubles. That's kind of how it went whenever the Birds won the championship.
Yep.
What do you think, what happened with that? Do you think that the Birds need that time to mentally prepare? Is it the evening before? Is it the relaxation? What is it?
I think it's a combination of both. You're not just showing up out of the van and bowling. You've been on the lanes before. You're familiar with the situation. You're a little bit more relaxed. You're hungover, so you're fighting a little dehydration, but somehow that straightens our stuff out and we're able to bowl a little bit better. Peanut butter, smooth or chunky?
Chunky.
Smooth.
Chunky.
Smooth.
Chunky.
Smooth. Who's your favorite new kid?
Jordan Knight.
What are you talking about, new kid?
I didn't have any favorite new kids.
Don't know any.
Colton.
Kid?
Wahlberg. What's your favorite strike celebration?
It'd have to be the belt.
Oh, this is definitely the belt.
Okay.
I can't even name all the moves.
Give me a favorite.
But y'all know it. But the groin chop is definitely close to.
It's got to be the ripcord.
Swiping the boobs.
Oh. I'm gonna have to go with the Superman into the swipe. Give me a movie quote from a bowling movie quote.
Welcome to my church.
To tell you the truth, I don't have a favorite quote. I love them all.
When you walk into the bowling alley and everybody, you see all the professional athletes.
How about some pink and fluorescent condoms for the novelty machine in the men's room? Those are fun for everybody, even if you're alone.
Come back to that one.
Donnie, this isn't Nom. It's bowling. There are rules. And finish the phrase, stickin'.
Chris.
Scott.
Curtis.
Chris.
Greg.
And Scott. Where do the birds finish at state?
I'm gonna say first.
Number 1, baby.
Again.
We're going to be right on top, where we need to be.
Again.
Oh, we're finishing number 1.
Okay. Thanks so much for your time.
Third.
Where do the birds finish? You heard it here, folks.